Hi, I'm Annie Nardone, and I teach the creative writing class at Kepler. I have a background in writing and apologetics, creative cultural apologetics, and write for several magazines. And what I've found is that um, students are passionate about expressing themselves, and it's good to know how to express yourself and get experience in several different formats. So the class looks at poetry. We write poetry, short story, children's stories, a devotional, and mystery. We'll look at mysteries. You'll have a broad range of experience. We submit some of the work that you've done to different outlets. And one of the best things about the class is that we treat it like an Inklings based workshop. So while we're working through certain projects, we read to each other and I give feedback. The other students will give you feedback on working your piece to become better. But it's an Inklings atmosphere and very generous and kind. And I teach you how to critique and recommend to other people about their writing, because that can be a very uncomfortable thing. But there is a great way to do it. So we also explore that. I'm particularly excited to teach this class because when you write a certain style, you get in a rut and you need to open up different options, like not just always writing in first person. You need to write in first, second, third person. Poetry, we think that all poetry is just unrhymed, long poetry. That seems to be what's popular now. But we need to teach about the rhyme and the meter and different styles of poetry so you can find the one that speaks most to you. What I love is through the weeks and through our experience of talking to each other and encouraging each other, you will find your voice, your special way of writing and teaching people, or talking to people, expressing yourself. And that is something that happens over time. You may think one thing, but in fact, you are gifted in other ways as well. And we work to discover that in this class. A typical week in this course involves a writing prompt. Initially, we work through writing prompts so that you are comfortable with just getting words on paper and not editing as you go. I want you just to write and not worry about the grammar, not worry about the wording. You just need to write because you have all these words that need to be put down without criticism. So you write the poem, you write the short story, you write the children's story, and the weeks through each unit, for instance, the poetry unit, I will assign a style of poem along with writing prompts to do short essays. And they're fun essays, no criticism. I'm not grading you on specifics. I'm grading you on growth, which is what I want to see. The children's book that you'll write starts out with a discussion on topics and details of first person, second person, what kind of illustrations you would use. And then we take that, you write a draft, and then every week you bring the draft in, you submit it to me, but you will read the draft in class to the other classmates. And this can be a scary thing, but it's only scary for the first week or two because we have such a camaraderie in this class of sharing ideas and suggestions. And that way you're going to see growth in your writing. It's a very encouraging process. And by the end of the unit, you will have a finished draft of each type of project that we have. The poetry is a one hit every week. The stories, the devotionals, that's more of a process. But at the end, going through all the different stages of drafting, you will have a finished product at the end. So that's the class, and I really hope that I see you in creative writing. It's a wonderful way to build camaraderie and friendship through the love of writing and expression. So hope you can join us.